Hi yogis, welcome to your yoga class of this week. If we haven't met me before, my name is Joelle and I'm really glad that we get to spend some time on our mats to do some yoga because it's important to move. And one of the most important things as well in yoga is to breathe. We breathe all day long. We breathe even when we sleep. But here we really get to feel the breath, move with our breath. Because the mind thinks, the body moves, the heart loves. The bottom of our body kind of figures out where we walk and who we are and where we want to go and what we feel. So yeah, there's all different parts of ourselves. Today we focus on the heart. Love. Have you already been in love? Have you already had your heart broken, maybe? And was really sad because you were hurt, or maybe you broke up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. That's also part of life. But it's important to love yourself, to love other people, to figure out what you love, because it's really much about figuring out who you are and what you want to do in your life. Try to do things you love, because they give you joy, right? And once you have joy, you can then spread that nice energy to other people. And maybe even help them find something they love. So, let's practice living and trying to have an open heart. Because when we get hurt, we go inside. We protect ourselves. And we might even feel that we're a bit closed here. We don't want to see people, we don't want to talk to people. People are irritating and we don't like being around people. But then how can we stay open so we can always get to know new people? And they might teach us something, or you can have a new connection with them. So that's why we practice yoga for the heart. So let's come to a seat. You can cross your legs. Or if you prefer to kneel, you might have seen already that I'm using some props today. If you have them, hey, Ziggy's going to join us today. Not sure if you can see her yet. My beautiful Ziggy girl. You've already met Yuna, right? Maybe you've met Yuna. So I have two cats. I love them a lot. All right. Ziggy doesn't often join for yoga, so it's very special that she's here. But we'll come into our meditation. So if you have a meditation pillow, you can grab it. You can always have your props ready, or if you can grab another pillow. You know why we use it? Just to lift our hips a little bit, so it's nicer to sit. This is a mini block. We might use it, but again, if you don't have one, not a problem. You can also use a pillow. It can be a pillow from your bed or from the sofa. So just grab that and then come to a still seat with your hands on top of the heart. Close your eyes for a moment and start to think of someone you really love. Can be a family member, can be a friend. Maybe it's your favorite singer you really love. Maybe it's your teacher. And how do they make you feel when you're with them? Why do you love them so much? They probably also really love you. And sharing love is a beautiful thing. So fill up your heart with love for that person. And maybe there's two, or maybe there's three. Maybe you're so lucky that you have multiple people that love you and that you can love back in return. And is there something you really love about yourself? Maybe practice love on our mat, and maybe practice loving other people, and nature, and cats, and dogs, or whatever you love. So open your eyes. That's my wish for you for this practice. And then we'll come into a child's pose. So you can put your props to the side. Yoga props, we call them. There's many. And then you can come in child's pose with your big toes to touch, your knees wide, and your arms in front of you. Take a moment to just breathe. And know that you can come back here to this pose whenever you want. Slow breaths into the nose. Slow breaths out of the nose. And did you know that when you were a little embryo, before you were born as a baby, your arm grew from your heart. Your arms grew out of this center of the heart. So that's why we love so much to hug. Even shaking hands is a beautiful thing where you create a connection from the heart. So let's open our hearts, move the heart. So you can come into tabletop with your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. And then let's bring the heart down to the floor. Can you feel how this front part of your body opens? And then you round the spine and bring your chin to the chest. We call this a cat stretch, funny. And the back of the heart really opens. Now we do that with our breath. Inhale, look up, front of the body opens, front of the heart opens. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, back of the heart opens. 2 more times. Breathe in. We're going to do a calm flow today. Breathe out. If you've practiced with me before, we often flow with our breath. It's called vinyasa. Today we take it nice and easy and slow. Okay, from here, to also open the heart, you walk your hands a little bit further forward. I think she's in a very playful mood today. But your hips stay above your knees and you press your chest down. So it's not the same as child's pose because the hips are not on the heels, but the hips are above the heels. And then this is called puppy's pose. Press your chest down, your chin can be on the floor, or you bring your head on the floor. We take 4 breaths here. Into the arms, into the armpits, into the shoulders, into the heart. All exercises to open through the heart. Shift forward and then come onto your belly. We call this Sphinx pose. Point your toes, and do you see how there's a little bit of an arch in your spine? Yeah, now broaden. Pretend you've got wings attached to the shoulder blades and you're really broadening your shoulders. Maybe you close your eyes. We take another 4 rounds of breath here. Good. Softly bring your nose to the floor, bring your hands next to you and come back into your tabletop. Downward facing dog. Have you done that before with me? Yes, then go ahead. Lift your tail up to the sky or come to plank pose. That's a nice measurement. And then lift your tail up into downward facing dog. Now lift your heels. And then round your spine all the way forward. Bend your knees. They're going to touch the floor. Hips to heels. Round your spine again, but the hands and knees onto the floor. Lift your tail back to downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, lift your heels. Round. Each what we call vertebra of your spine. Then knees to the floor, exhale, hips towards your heels. Inhale, round you forward, keep hands and knees on the floor. As if someone's pulling on your tail, lift it all the way back up. Very well done. One more time. First the heels, then the sit bones, then the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. Yeah, round a little bit more. Knees, exhale, hips to heels. Keep hands and knees on the floor, round forward, inhale. And the tail lifts again, up to the sky. Well done. Right foot steps forward to the top of the mat and bring your knee to the floor. Open the wings of the heart. And then draw in towards yourself, like a flower that blossoms open. Open the wings of the heart, breathe in. Exhale in towards yourself. And it's okay, sometimes we do want to just curl in towards ourselves, because it's such a safe place. One more time. But then we want to be open through the heart, so we can connect with other people. Let's do the other side. Let's step to downward facing dog. And step your left foot to the top. Knee to the floor. Arms reach up. Open the wings of the heart. Exhale, curl in towards yourself. Even your chin. All the way hiding. And then you open back. And then curl in towards yourself. Lovely. 2 more times. Breathe in. Open the wings of the heart. Good. Exhale. Last one. Make it feel good. Exhale. Very good. Step both feet to the top of the mat. And let your head hang heavy. Nice. Soften, relax. Think back to that person or those people that really love you, and you love them in return, and know that they're always there for you. You can make mistakes. It's okay. They will always open their arms for you, and they'll give you a hug, and they'll forgive you, and you'll do the same for them. That's what it's all about, love. Slowly come back down to the floor. And now if you have a block or a pillow, that would be great. If you don't have one, I also have a solution for you. There's always a solution. So let me show you what you can do with your prop. Now, if you feel a little bit fragile, maybe you even feel a little bit to cry and you don't know why, it's okay, because we're actually opening what we call the energy around your heart. So, maybe it's like, whoof, I feel a little bit emotional. It can happen. It's totally okay. That's why on the mat we take it easy and specific today, nice and calm. So, come onto your backs. Let's try a block. If you want to use a big book or something else, that's also fine. And just put it under your hips, right in the center. Can you feel? Right in the center. If you want to use a pillow, you can just place that under your hips. It's a little bit lower. So if you can fold your pillow double, can I do that with this one? Just, you can put your pillow folded double under your hips. Can also be a pillow from your bed. I prefer the block, so I'm gonna just put that back, and then you can bring your arms overhead, close your eyes, and take 10 rounds of breath, around 10 to 12 rounds of breath. So if it helps you count the inhale through the nose, and we can exhale through the mouth here. Let your hips be heavy, so they're really leaning and resting onto your block or pillow. Got quite a calm class today, just for you to slow down, to breathe, and to focus on that beautiful energy called love. I think that was around 10 breaths. Did you count them? Did you get to 10? Take your time if you want. If you're like, oh, I'm so comfortable here, I'm so happy here. If this is what you love, do a little longer. Do it a little longer. Why not? Why not? Otherwise, you can just bring your hands to your block or your pillow and put it to the side. I'm going to move all of this out of the way. Bring the feet as wide as the mat, so your toes can actually feel the edges, and then just sway your knees from one side to the other side. for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I know you guys also study a lot. So what do you do when you study? You use your mind, maybe not so much the heart. So this is good to also connect with the heart. But you also sit a lot. And the feet are down, right, when you sit. So we're going to do a nice relaxing pose, which you can do anytime. So for example, if you are studying a lot and you're like, okay, I just want to relax for a moment, put some nice music and do this shape. Also, very good. I love to travel. I might take you on. I might take you with when I travel. I travel to Europe, live in South Africa, travel to Europe, travel to Indonesia. So I might take you with. You might see me in other places. Let's see. But after flying for a long time in a plane, this is also very good. So it's called legs up the wall. So bring your bum all the way against the wall and just let the legs relax. Wiggle your toes a little, and I like to just close my eyes, and we'll stay here for a full minute. Just breathing into the nose. And you can place your right hand on your tummy and your left hand on the heart, and feel the breath underneath your hands. Can you feel how the belly comes up when you breathe in? Back down when you breathe out. Maybe even breathe a little bit one time to the right hand, the one on the belly. Then on the left hand, into the heart. Back to the right hand. Inhale towards your hips, towards your legs. Relax. One more time into the heart. And then bring the knees back into your chest. And we'll come to our resting pose. So roll onto your side. Bring yourself away from the wall. Don't know which wall you picked. You might have maybe you had to move your mat. Maybe you were not as close as me to a wall. So bring yourself all the way flat onto the floor so we can just relax. Relax for a moment. You can put some nice music, and I'll let you know when it's time to move again. Take a deep breath in. I hope you feel good, and thank you for spending some time here on the mat with me. The more you do yoga, the more you want to do yoga. In the beginning, I did it twice a week, and then sometimes I didn't do yoga, and now I do it every day. Every day. Sometimes I do very strong practices, sometimes very soft, sometimes I meditate. Sometimes I just do breathing. It's all yoga, and it just gives you an opportunity to connect with your body, with your mind, and today we're really also connected to the heart. Hug yourself, bring your knees to your chest. Can you say I love you to yourself? That's not weird. It's okay. It's good to learn to love yourself. You are always gonna be in your own life. People come and go, but try to be your own best friend. Your body, try to love your body. Try to love your ideas and your thoughts, even though sometimes there's so many. And also try to love through the heart. So come back up. Place the hands on the heart. May your heart be open so you can receive love, so you can give love, so you can feel love. Thank you so much. Keep spreading the joy and the love to yourself and to others. And see you again very soon, hopefully next week.